Especially we just saw a Sky flash down outside B. Nobody detected there. This is most certainly an A play from DA's perspective.
Yeah, you can already see the full rotation coming in from DeepMans. Stun going to be going through, but counter utility being thrown out. Tomasy's done well. Found a little gap within the smoke that's going to give him space to fight his opponent, trying to do the same, and straight through. skylen's just running out. Gets caught by one of his opponents. Now the spam going through, managing to at least find one. DeepMans still battling this. He's going to run out of bullets before he gets anything done. And a lot of awkward fights for Digital Athletics, which have put Saw firmly in the lead.
Well, they won the both of the pistol rounds in the previous map. Now looking to make it 3 for 3. cacan, the one that has to stop them, and he turned away. Players crept up close.
So unlucky.
What a timing right there. As we see Fizzy fall, they look towards the site of A to claim back some of those losses. Good for one to start with, but Masic's getting major damage done. The flank of Ruxic good for more. And although they'll catch cacan, it's down to a 2v2. Winnable still for Digital Athletics. It's just hard to get back into this site now. Those players have got weapons to play with, full auto. And it's the first bullet that needs to land for players like DeepMans making their way around. Good flash, good space take, and access potentially to the spike, but they're going to be double peaked. As soon as the swing comes in, Ruxic somehow wins that fight. Look how low DaviH is. Just 32 HP. Sure, they're low on the other side, but you know what? Your logic actually adds up top. It's actually making sense. Now, there's a Viper wall on A, though, and I think Digital Athletics were rolling the dice. They were gambling on A, even despite the KJ utility.
Well, a C site after plant. It's one that can be incredibly difficult to break back into, especially if the post plant goes towards the mound. I don't know if they're going to be able to clear this out. Ruxic is on a late flank, but you can see a player already in the corner. It should be, like, he's going to see Addicted, maybe get that kill. If he somehow gets the kill on the second player, I think we just end the game here. He checked it. He did check it, but everything else is just going in the other direction. cacan, Masic have somehow managed to make this one look workable again. Something they're so incredibly good at. Bati, though, just waiting. This should be an easy kill. Oh! Okay, the time's gone, right? The time's gone, right? Surely. No, I think he can actually still get this. He needs the kill instantly, and it sits at the back of his head. Pacey change, though. Tomaszy again.
Oh, Pacey indeed. Yeah, just going straight up into the site, even full blind. Made it all the way to the plant box. Looking to fight a little bit further back. And Tomaszy can swing around there at light speed. Well done, but the trade was found. Kill still going in favor of Digital Athletics for a moment. But Addicted quickly stepped up and made that flip on its head. cacan was coming in with a lockdown, but that will not be used here. Not in a 1 versus 3 unless he's crazy.
Oh yeah, unless, you know, he plays with Digital Athletics.
Yeah. Like he popped.
I honestly thought he was gonna put it down for a second. Still, a judge in the center. They know exactly where he is.
Even with light shields here, cacan is out of utility. Just a turret, had nothing else. And despite the kill, though, he's being closed in on. A second to be found, and almost more. In fact, that player is in not a lot of trouble. Dodged the nade. The snake bites faded off by now. DaviH trying to bait them out into a peek.
He showed him, and then you have it. Fine. Okay, well, a very aggressive stance again. It's just obliteration of this defensive side. The fight towards Rubble has failed miserably, and well, 2v5.
Hey, on the upside, you can use that lockdown now. 100 Fury's gone.
They'll get a couple of kills and then use it.
Well, with how things have gone so far, I almost don't doubt it. Luckily able to win out that first fight. Lockdown no longer. There we go. In play. And they're even checking DeepMans in the corner. He'll get one, but there's no way out. No way out now. He stepped into the stun. Shields and have been having a good game so far. Just doesn't make any sense, and I think that's sort of where we're at right now in these last couple rounds for Digital Athletics.
He's playing on the wall.
What are we gonna do here?
Oh my goodness! No.
They've lined him up and taken him down. Tomaszy at least able to get something done on the site, but they've got to get back in and fight Ruxic for the control of that spike. Stun goes in. Tomaszy almost good for more. I mean, just 38 HP. That could have been Ruxic down, but instead, it's Fizzy in a 1v2.
Position. Ruxic is just sprinting. He's so far ahead of his teammate. Just wants to try and clear some of this ground a little bit earlier on, and now they're going to use that lockdown. Now they're going to try and force him completely out of position. They're even pinging the spot that he can be in.
They still have to deal with him. And that swing has one player super low. Ruxic, there's no one following. cacan now, I mean, he's being decayed. He's sat up close, and Fizzy's got a prime position, but he swapped. What?
The fake TP really hasn't sold anything whatsoever.
He's got the one, but the reveal, a little too strong. Good shot from Masic. He's kept them back from that laneway. And the time, yeah, is running way, way down. Plant now just being started, nothing to push them off of it. Strong retake potential for Digital Athletics, especially with that Viper's Pit. There's going to be some disruptive play. No paranoia from DaviH. Could be a huge difference maker if it was online, giving Fizzy a much better chance in this upcoming fight, if it even is to be. You know, I'm not sure if anyone's going to go through topside. It's re-smoked right now. You probably are just hoping the main brunt of this force is going to be finding rewards, and with the snake bite down and a spray from Bati.
Except when they've tried to go through this door.
Going to avoid any KJ util at the start, but look who's up close again. It's Ruxic. He won't make his way out of that wall.
She's sprinting. It's just, it must be so difficult to play against the way that Digital Athletics take these fights. He knows there's multiple players. He just runs in, spamming bullets, and oh, the man advantage has kept a swing from DeepMans. He wins the battle again, and now Fizzy is the only one standing. DeepMans somewhat trapped in the corner, but it doesn't matter too much. A chance to redeem himself from that 1v2 earlier. First kill's free, but the second one building up as a 4-5. They, on the other hand, excuse me, he's just spammed through a freebie kill. Tomasy's been spotted, an instant trade again, and oh, this time the server has to fall back.
Not a bad start, though. The wall's going down. Addicted's got the angle. That's sneaky. Calling for his teammate to drop the wall, giving him the opportunity now, though. They crunch in on him, and they'll change their target. The A site, no more under threat. Instead, it's B, and they're already getting the plant down. A lot of players low on that Digital Athletics side. This isn't an easy closeout to the round. Bati knows someone just took the teleport. He knows roughly where they went. He'll look to punish, but the trade is quick.
Yeah, Fizzy now again. He's had many attempts at clutches, unfortunately. None successful, and he's caught. Just gonna fall back.
That paranoia coming out of DaviH, but it's traded back on the other side. And he was inside the nade the whole time. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Flash on C, detects a player. Excuse me, sir. You can't be doing that. Now there's a snake bite down as well. Bati is just tucking in for dear life. They tagged him. There's even a blast pack over. I'm trying to push him back forward into the spam. What is this? He's being bullied. And then he's taken down. He had to reposition 7 times. They know that Fizzy should be around this area. Good kill to start it off. Repositioning, moving to water. Another fight for him, a 1v1, but it's not one this time. Digital Athletics miles ahead, and with Tomaszy left with an impossible task. I know. I feel like it's a personal attack, honestly. Here's a chance. The rumble could come through any moment now. Addicted, ready. But hold on, he's popping a recon. It's up top. It's going to be delayed, and there's already Masic wrapped around behind him. Really nice play from this Raze as Digital Athletics swarm the A site. The plant is even coming through as we speak. They have a player up close ready to punish. It's Ruxic, who's just been consistent round after round for this squad in putting up the numbers. cacan sealing the first blow, and an operator on the retake already made his way down below. They're committing to it, Tom. And now I bet they wish they weren't.
Alarm bot there, and they're going to use the lockdown straight away just to try and get themselves in towards this B site. It doesn't look like, well, especially with no longer having that Hunter's Fury, there is anything available to destroy it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Bati for a second. He pulled out the Aftershock thinking he was a few patches behind, but he put it away right after. Great blind. Tomaszy dealt with. Lots of ultimates going out on each side, but still, the spike hasn't found its final destination necessarily as these kills go back and forth. Remember, still from the shadows online if they need a rotation. And it's going to be the plant attempt right here. DaviH down to 40. A wallbang even enough to take him down. 5 bullets left in his mag, down to 4. Needs to reload, and he's got it. Picked up another weapon to find that kill. Fizzy fading out. And look, this is a pretty good weapon to have fighting back into the Viper's pit, just because of the coverage you can have, especially, you know, as we move into spams not being as effective. The problem is they've heard him. They've heard him steamrolling, and they're swinging out with 10 HP. Could have hit in the corner, could have tried to play the time. Instead, they wanted to win it there, and then Ruxic has to dive in because of the smoke. They've seen where he is now, and he can't.
Has to be quick, and there's an operator watching.
There it is, the pick found, and it's cacan that goes down. No flank protection now to be found. As we look at the C site, seizing control, the showstopper's going to be taking the space, but they've already fallen back. Given them the space, allowed the plant to come through just so they can avoid going down to that showstopper. At least it's a bit more control found for them. They only really need to worry about the spawn retake at this point, and the plant is in.
Oh, lovely.
But the planter is out.
3v5. We've seen a lot of these situations slip away from Saw so far in this map. An aggressive Masic, but he's going to have to switch his gaze in the other direction. He should be dead for sure. And now, well, just leaving it onto the last man, Ruxic, to try and clutch it.
Covering B. I like the setup.
Yeah, automatically after the initial fight, it's a fallback though. Not looking to overplay their hand, not looking to fight for this ground this time out at least. Masic just trying to hold on to this control. Still has a stun available if they were going to try and blitz through, but this time at least, just hoping to try and claim something off the spam. Still a chance that they could double back into this B site. There is Bati waiting on this other side. Stun not really going to connect onto anything. After plant, seemingly guaranteed.
Oh, not even damage taken by DeepMans, actually. Able to get out scot-free. And a strong post plan if they keep control over one of these sides. Ruxic caught. The trade not good for skylen. The stun coming through. It's caught him. He needs some support. He needs some help. He's got it in the form of DeepMans. Paranoia goes out to trade out the control, but a double peek in the spawn. And the numbers thinning out for Digital Athletics. It's all left down to DeepMans, and he's out in the open. Snakebite hit, and it's the... But again, even if we'll see that used right off the rip, Mazzy's able to move so quickly back, and well, you've seen Addicted backing him up. 3 heads spotted there. Oh, okay. Addicted going to go down. If they had caught Tamazi here, the A site was completely theirs, and it's the Seekers to chase him back out. Give them the space they need to plant.
Oh, he's just going to spam it. Maybe trying to take down the Seekers and instead gets himself a kill. It leaves just 2 remaining. Digital Athletics somewhat clinging to life in a map that looks like was theirs to take. 5 rounds in a row to start off this second half. cacan in a bit of a dirty angle. Will they actually clear this? They've got the flank coming through. That might be the plan, but he has a chance to bite them. They don't look directly down. He's going to let the first man pass. The second as well, but gets absolutely nothing. And now it's left all onto skylen. He's managed to, but again...
off like that. But when it works, it works.
Oh, again, the same sort of fight. Tamazi feeling confident. Hunter's Fury to try and section them off, and they are being destroyed. Addicted with 2 already. Actually tags up his teammate a little bit. That might help out. A chance to swing this back. Masic's found another. And this shot as well on the operator. This somehow, in what is a 2v5, looks possible.
They've each smoked off a different side of that door. And the ult into tree. They'll fight for the site. Paranoia to go through. Smoke on left. I mean, there's pure panic here. They've got 0 information on where these guys could be. And while Saw have just pulled back, nobody's being the hero right now. Instead, waiting for the opportunities to present themselves. And with 70 HP left, skylen has one hell of a clutch in front of him to keep this team in it, push up to an OT, and it ain't happening. Saw, they've managed.